when I was back in school, at the end of the school year, we used to have something called a prize distribution. So the one prize that I always wanted was the all-rounder prize. But unfortunately, I never got that prize. But I'm guessing the closest that will come to being an all-rounder is sharing the room with three brilliant all-rounders, doing this round table with all-rounders. Venki, Dre, Shakib, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
You guys are called all-rounders for a reason, which means that you guys have stellar abilities, not just on the field, but off the field as well. Dre, let's start with you. Some of your abilities, some of your hidden talents off the field that people don't quite know
of. Singing.
Singing?
Yeah.
You wanna?
No. I'm camera shy, but after a few drinks, I'm the biggest and baddest singer. Yeah.
We'll get you singing on camera sometime soon.
I'm too sober right now.
Once KKR qualifies for the playoffs, we'll do that.
Once we win the finals,
brilliant.
I'll sing for the entire family.
Even better.
Yes.
Shakib, for you, rumor has it you've been learning how to change diapers, or that's what you've been learning, because of...
No, I'm already very good at it.
Very good at it?
Better than a nurse.
Better than your wife?
For sure.
So in a 50-50 situation, like who would go for it first? You or your wife?
Always me.
Taking responsibility.
There is no 50-50 situation. It's always me.
Fantastic. Venki, what about you?
Nothing about me. I think I do a lot of things other than cricket, but I can say that I like to read a lot. I like to, learn about finance, but nothing major.
Changing diapers for you?
Absolutely not. I haven't reached that stage yet.
Haven't reached that stage yet. Soon enough though?
Too far from it.
Brilliant, so just showing that you guys are all-rounders, not just on the field, but off the field as well. Now, coming to the most serious cricketing discussion. Andre, what have you made of Venki so far? He's burst onto the scene. He's been an absolute sensation so far in the second half of the IPL. What have you made of him, being the veteran that you
are? I'm going to be honest, not because he's sitting beside me. I've seen his talent from from we were in Mumbai practicing the first half of the IPL. And I always keen and saying why, we're not playing this guy because, seeing the talent, he bowl a bit of medium, and it's not just where he just run up and bowl. He's a smart guy. So at the end of the day, we all seeing it out in the middle now. He might not bowl in 90 miles per hour or 80 miles per hour, but execution is the key. So he get his Yorkers right, he slow balls, and with the bat, he's just one of the most confident player right now. In this setup, the way he go about his game. So, not because he's here, but the talent, is just natural, and I just think the free spirit of him going out and back himself to play shots. I just think that's what we needed at the top as well. So, once he continued doing that, I just think it's only him can stop him.
Thanks, Russ.
Venki, I know you're a very humble guy. But I'm pretty sure it must be pleasing listening to what a legend like Andre Russell has to say about you.
Well, I think it's obviously pleasing when someone like him praises me, but I think it's absolutely spot on. That's what we require, and I've always placed team goals ahead of me, so that's what I'm gonna go out there and do, irrespective of what people make of me. I'm gonna go out there and express myself and continue doing that.
And we spoke about one legend that you've been inspired by. You've been inspired by Saurabh Ganguly as well. I'm pretty sure you've sought a lot of inspiration from Shakib Hassan as well. You're a left-hander, he's a left-hander. What strokes from Shakib Hassan's cricketing book would you like to take and actually incorporate into your style?
I think Shakib is a very good puller of the ball, and his cover drives are spot on. So I've seen him pull a lot of balls, very honestly. I think that is something that I would like to talk to him about, learn the craft of maneuvering the pull, not just playing the pull good, but just maneuvering the ball in the gaps. That is something that I'd really like to pick his brains on.
You missed one though. His babysitting abilities, his diaper changing abilities.
As I told you, I'm too far from that. I think that's something that I really not to talk about.
Shakib, coming to you. You of course have known Dre on and off the field for quite some time. Of course, you were part of the winning squad together in 2014, played for 3 years after that as well. What do you find most exciting about Andre Russell's batting, and how do you think his batting has evolved over the years ever since you first started playing with him in 2014?
Well, I know him, I think, from 2012 when he first played in BPL. We played in the same team. Uh, I think the way he's been playing, to be honest, for me, I never thought he'll come this far. But I mean, hats off to him. The way he worked towards his cricket, towards his batting, towards his bowling, towards the game. To be honest, is something we can admire. He's been a great ambassador for KKR and for many other franchises as well, and for his country. And I just hope that he continue to do so for whichever team he is playing for in next 3, 4, 5 years. And yeah, I wish him all the luck, and we need him badly. I hope that he gets fit and he contribute for KKR this year.
Absolutely. We all hope he gets fit sooner rather than later. Venki, one of the reasons why so many people have been extolling your virtues and praising you is because they say you've got a very good attitude. You're a great student of the game. Look, you're still a young all-rounder, so a long, long way to go. But you're sitting with two veterans here, Andre Russell, Shakib Al Hassan. How would you pick their brains? What questions would you ask them?
Well, I think not just me, even Dre, Shakib, they are also students of the game. The learning is never going to stop, I believe. But one thing I definitely like to ask Shakib Bhai in particular is he's the premium all-rounder in the country, in the entire world. Actually, you're the best all-rounder, and you play all the formats. So what is it like to shift between formats? Or what is the mental procedure that you have to go through when you have short intervals in between formats and you have to adapt according to, see, obviously it's a different ball game when it comes to the red ball and ODI cricket and T20 and franchise cricket. So what does the Shakib Al Hassan go through during that interval? That's something that I'm really intrigued about.
Not much difference when you are playing T20 and suddenly you need to shift it to a test cricket or a franchise cricket. I don't think there are not so much of mental change you need to do. You just, maybe in test cricket you leave 20 balls, in ODI you leave 10 balls, in T20s you probably leave 1 or 2 balls. So that's the mental shipment as far as batting concerned. And as long as you are playing to the situation, playing for the team, what's team requirement, I think you're doing just fine. After a few series or few tournaments, you will get used to this and you will know exactly what you need to do. For that, of course, you need to play few games, few series or tournaments. But after that, you will just know exactly what are the mindset you need to shift from one format to another.